Hello everyone, I'm Marina and Nails Sakramel School. Have you ever happened to pay a lot for a poor quality manicure? It is our today's topic. My model had to pay about $40 for the nails at a nail salon. But I have to redo them today to fix all the mistakes. Let's get into it. So here are today's nails. As you can see, they have grown a lot, and I'm not sure what they looked like in the beginning. But now that about 4 weeks have passed, they look rather shabby, to say the least. Underneath, there are layers left from the previous coating, as well as some cracks in the ingrown points. These nails were strengthened with a base coat, so it could not last long enough since the free edge was too heavy. There are multiple cuts in the cuticle zone and bumps on the nail plate. Apparently, there has been a poor nail strengthening. Just the entire manicure looks pretty bad. It's not what a $40 manicure should look like. So let's remove this coating and try to do a nail transformation. I guess this nail was extended as it had been broken. And it was extended with polygel or gel, I can't say for sure. But now we have to remove the coating, leaving just a thin layer left. Getting rid of everything that has peeled off. There's been a crack on this nail, so it fell off, and it has cracked just because the free edge was too heavy. There was a tiny crack that got picked, so the nail broke eventually. Now I remove the coating and all the lifting. To be honest, removing the coating on the thumb, I got a bit shocked when I saw that the nail plate has changed its natural color. Well, that was my first thought. But then I realized that it was just a leftover coating. At that point, I could not figure out why on earth that previous nail technician did not remove this brown coating. Like, what did she keep it for? Then I asked my model if it was her idea to paint the nails red. As it turned out, it was her nail technician who chose this color to cover up the brown coating my model had at the time. But I still can't understand why she just could not remove it. It's not that difficult. So please remember that it's crucial to remove the coating before a nail fill, to have a fresh start. What if my model asked for a French manicure that day? And the nail tech was like, I can't remove your brown gel polish. When it's actually part of the nail fill, and we can't just skip this step. Sure, we can keep some of this gel polish on the tip if it's curved and we want to lift it. That's exactly why I keep some of this brown coating left. I will remove it completely when I touch up the nails with a file. So just for you to know why the tips of her nails are brown. I'm going to do a combined manicure using a red flame drill bit. I'm really careful since the cuticle is pretty thin. As there are multiple cuts on the nail, I try to get under the cuticle so as not to cut the nail plate even deeper. Now I cut the cuticle with scissors to finish it off. Using a silicone carbide polisher, I polish the inside of the nail fold and remove the pterygium. And we get a beautiful and polished nail fold. It totally transforms the nail. Do you like manicure and nail extensions? If you do, join my new online course on nail sculpting, from zero to pro, and get your certificate. The course is available worldwide. For more information, click the link in the description box below. On the contrary, a bad coating may easily ruin the way the nails actually look. Imagine that a client has got beautiful, slim nails, but a nail technician ruins them with tons of material or mistakes like pulling the form down, which causes the nail to curl. Using too much material results in sculpting thick, heavy, and ugly nails. When it's a nail technician's duty to enhance the natural beauty of the nails or slightly fix them till they look perfect. Now I remove the dust to reveal a clean manicure. I love this part the most. So we've got the nails with a thin layer of the previous coating. Some of them still have brown tips, some of them are still long, so it's quite a nail fill. Now I'm going to restore the nail architecture. I start off with a clear base coat. I'm going to use dual forms to extend the nails. I try them on first till they fit the nail plate. Now I cover up the form with gel, grab some more, put it in the center, and align it. I build up the apex and blend it out in the cuticle zone. Now I put the form on the nail. I leave a small gap near the cuticle line since the nail is curved and trapezoidal. There is a tiny bubble since the index nail is curved. I will file it out and build up the cuticle zone afterwards. If we put the form too close to the cuticle line on the curved nail, the tip of the nail will go upward. I repeat the process on the middle nail and extend the ring one. I send them into the lamp to cure, since I have only secured the cuticle zone with a UV flashlight. This is a draft version. Now we can shape the nails and then build up the cuticle zone, since the nails are too flat right now. The insides of the tips look rather funny. There are leftover natural nails. So I have to file them out to lift the curved tips. I also make sure to file out the bubble on the index nail and smooth out the area near the cuticle. Now we can file a sharpened almond shape. Make sure not to ruin the parallels at this point. File them straight and go up. We can also slightly touch up the sides and polish them to slim the nails down. I compare the nail length, and now we can get rid of all the excess gel. I'm going to use my purple carbide drill bit to file all that leftover brown gel out. Finally, it's all gone. Now I smooth it out, and that's how we can seal the nail to prevent it from peeling. Actually, we can top it off with the gel polish to make sure that it lasts even longer. Now it's all clean and ready. But the cuticle zone lacks volume, and the nail still looks pretty flat. It can easily crack in the ingrows points, so let's slightly build up the cuticle zone to avoid that. I leave about 2 mm of the nail near the cuticle line for a smooth transition. I blend it all out with a thin brush so as not to build up the tip of the nail. It's a delicate process. We can polish the nail surface, but it's optional. Skip this step if it's all good. I also make sure to fill in the hole from the bubble. Now it's time for the nail art. We were filming this before the holidays, so it's going to be a festive nail design. I'm going to use a long brush to spice up classic French manicure. One half of it is going to be purple, and I will paint the other side using a reflective gel polish. With the proper lighting, it's going to shine beautifully. I paint 2 delicate lines. Not too thin though. We can cure each nail in between, but then we need to send them into the lamp for a complete polymerization. I decorate the fringe with stars and snowflakes to give it more of a festive look. I paint 3 crossing lines and add dots using a silicone brush. You can also use a dotting tool. I think it looks pretty cool. I add a few rhinestones for extra shine and paint a huge detailed snowflake on the thumb. That's it. Let's top it off. A medium layer to cover up the lines. Make sure to seal the natural nail with the top coat. And here's a final look. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and check out more nail transformations on my channel. Success in your work! Good luck! Bye bye!